Right, we've got Jono from AC Plumbing. He's on the machine. We found this big root entry here. Look at the size of this one. We're slowly starting to pull this out. Nice and easy, Jono. Morning. No, we're at Victoria Point today. Oh, I think I'm at Victoria Point. I'm on the south side somewhere, eastern suburbs, I guess this would be. Not really my neck of the wood, but hey, we do get venture out here from time to time. I think it was Mark that was out here previously. He watches me on YouTube, another plumber. He's pulled these roots out, so this is his trophy. Well done, Mark. What a specimen. Beautiful effort. He pulled them out. There's more of a problem, so he said to his customers, how about they check me out on YouTube, give me a call, and now I'm out here. Bit of a problem going on. There's roots around here. I've cameraed from the back. There's roots up the back. Okay, so we've got like maybe a 20-meter run that way. These downpipes overflow up the front. There's a grate around the side. I went down that grate to have a look to see if I could wrap back around this way. I believe it's going to all come to this one point, unless it goes to another point on that neighbour's yard. But at this stage, I think it's all going to one point. Roots straight away within a metre in the main line, and they're thick. They're thick, like that thick, but thicker. I reckon, maybe like that. That's reasonably thick. So, what I'm thinking, roots grow up towards the house. If this is the entry point around here, we're going to be, you know, have a bit of a mission to chop through all these roots and start pulling stuff out. And then, but if we can find a junction that way, would be ideal. Then we can maybe pothole there and go up and pull it all back out that way. But before we even get too far ahead of ourselves, we've got to try and restore flow main line and see what's going on for them. Reel's all set up. Let's go fire up this jetter. This is a challenging one. I'm very confident when I look at drains, and I explain to people, hey, we might not get it, but I know myself I'm going to get it. I just like to let them know that that can happen, because it can happen from time to time. This one, oh, I'm sitting on the fence. I don't know. I'm actually nervous myself. I might not get it. I don't get nervous very often clearing drains, but today when I fire up this jetter, Penetrator is a bit nervous. And we're down here. I've got those butterflies in my belly. Am I going to get it or not? We love it. Okay. Little dog first. Can't see anything with the camera, so I don't know what's going on there. But we'll send that up first. See if we can punch a hole. Send the big dog up there, see if the front nozzle can just do some cutting for me. but not bury myself in the problems. Problem is, if this is squash, I don't want the roots to try and get back through. It's through now. Now there's roots. I just wanted to get a picture.
Yep.
Okay. I think I've got my little nozzle past that, up and over.
Yep.
But I can't get the camera through. I'm not going to send anything bigger up there because we just get stuck.
Yep.
You can see how thick that root is there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How far in's that?
Around that pink dot.
Oh,
So
okay,
if I got my nozzle over that, I actually might have one more go, see if and then pull it out and measure it, and see if I did get over. And because after a couple of meters, it felt like it wanted to go.
Yep.
So if that's the case, I'd be allowing for a 2 meter spot repair.
Yep.
Just to dig up an area, like up to 2 meters, cut out a section of pipe and see if we can just get those roots out from there. And that may even line up close to that junction. We don't know, but that's super thick, mate. We're not.
Yeah.
It's not worth us trying.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna send my other little nozzle back up.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna measure it past that. So I just wanted to show you. That's why I set up that wetback, so you can then see. Okay, yeah, we've got something because that won't sneak through.
Yep.
And I'm only getting a little nozzle through. Send the bigger one up there.
Yep.
Send that up there in 90 mil. If we get a little ball, that's probably get stuck.
Yeah.
I sent it up to it in the beginning just to see if roots were coming back, because it came out really dirty, which can be a build up of sediment in the line, but also if the pipe's busted. And I thought I'll just see if I can, with the forward, it'll shoot further, and hopefully just soften it all up. Just release a bit of pressure here, mate. Yeah, I mentioned like roots in the stormwater getting the end result for the time being. Okay, that big ball of roots is right there. I feel I get my nozzle through a couple of meters and it feels like it opens up a bit easier, which takes us up to around here. So possibly get some service location, find out where our power and Telstra is heading, if that's in this area. Come back with a machine and pretty much dig that whole section up. Hopefully we can find a junction shooting off that way. If we do, that's fantastic. Then we can try and get those roots out of that section. But yeah, we gotta dig this area up first and find out if this is just the only entry point or if there's others around the place. Righto, for the time being, we're all done here. See you on the next one. Right. Back out here this morning. We got Jono. Where is he? The sun behind him. Give us a thumbs up, mate. Jono from AC Plumbing, he's out here. He's operating. As you know, there's massive root entry right here. Look at that. We've dug back. We've put a sling on this and it moved a fraction. We might get this. It's up to you, Jono, when you're ready. Let's see if we can drag this out. Nice and easy, mate. Okay, we don't know if we missed that intro. We got Jono from AC Plumbing. He's on the machine. We found this big root entry here. Look at the size of this one. We're slowly starting to pull this out. Nice and easy, Jono. There's no way we're jetting through this. Made a pretty good call so far to start digging.
Might re-grab it up close again.
We might have to. It's not over yet. Well, I'm just a little bit excited for you that we're getting a little bit of this out.
Oh, good.
Do you mind if I have the GoPro?
On? You go,
yeah.
live.
Okay, we've got another knot there. Let's have round two. Good, Jono. Nice and easy, mate. We're crossing our fingers big time here that we can get all this out. Massive sausage. Keep pulling, Jono.
Re-grab again.
Re-grab. We might even be able to do it by hand.
We might now, eh?
You want to have, we'll have a
Give it a crack if you want.
Far out, mate. Nah, still machine. Far out. You can feel the thick ones inside these thin ones. Look, you can't see it. I can feel it right there. Thicker than your finger. Literally no way the jet was getting this. So when we cameraed, there's roots up the back, roots around that side. So if we're very fortunate, we've got two separate ones. So maybe we've come around the junction, Jono. Like if that's like a junction. See that? That looks like a junction right there. So maybe that's the one shooting off the other side and that one's shooting up. because that would line up. It's like 1-2 meters junction around here, going over here. We might have got it. Have you ever pulled a root this big, Jono? What's that?
Never, mate.
Never. He's pulled lots of roots on that machine. Nothing like this. Okay. I got him. Fingers, fingers, fingers. Okay. Give it a quick tug. I don't want to gum. Nah.
Holy.
Yeah, so up here where it's split, right there, perfect shape of a junction. So we might have just pulled that whole bit around. The customer said their drain was blocked. Only slightly. That's right. Yeah, you're good, Jono. That feels like you came a bit easier. Here we go. There's one end. Oh man, give us a fist pump, brother. Have a look at this. I don't even know if I can get, the camera's not going to do this any justice. That is out of control. Laid a new pipe up through here. We brought an IO there, so we located where that junction is. There's a few little other breaks up further, and then there's another bunch of roots around the side there. That point there, we set up for jetting, so we can access the drain either way now. Jono's going to backfill, tidy up this area, and then once we've tidied, I'm going to pull that IOS off, that bit of concrete there, pull that off and flick the jetter up and see if I can start pulling out some of these roots and just give that last section of drainer tidy up. Other than that, we're all done. Not a bad specimen we pulled out. I think that's a record. I think it's a YouTube record, Penetrator record. Is it an AC record?
Certainly an AC record.
An AC record. Awesome. Right, see you on the next one. Right.